that. Wow. I mean, frankly, that looks more like an iPhone packaging than a house. Is that how you expect your house to arrive? Frankly, I think it looks more like an iPhone unboxing here. This is the Boxabl Casita. It is a 20 by 20 room module that can be deployed and set up in less than an hour. If you look at modern building construction, it's really not modern at all. Mostly it's guys using hand tools building one at a time on site. And the cool thing is, when this unfolds from the 8.5 footprint, it's done. Not including the couch and the bed. Those you'll have to bring in after. But this kitchen, bathroom, electrical, flooring, HVAC, everything is done in the factory. So that means super easy install on site. They can be deployed in a permanent manner, or they can be pulled up and brought somewhere else later on. There's a bunch of different reasons why building construction is not compatible with the factory. The first big one is the shipping.
Galiano, what are you doing?
All right, here we go. You think this can tow the Boxabl? It's not rated to.
No, not at all.
Houses are very big. It's not cost effective to ship them. One of the big problems with modular construction is they're too big to ship. So if you look at this, this is one of our units. It's actually folded up to 8.5 feet wide. And then it unfolds to the big 20-foot building. Everything we're doing here is to try to engineer a standardized product that can be customized out in the field and gives builders the ability to build custom homes while still being able to take advantage of factory efficiencies that we get by building standardized products with repeatability.
So, I know, you look pretty tough, you know. I think if you can move this wall, maybe just the one finger, I'm thinking. Oh, that's great.
Now, these may look just like a regular house, but what you don't see is all the technology that's going on behind the walls.
You guys are on the outside.
We have really engineered these for mass production. And they're not typical stick frame. We are just finishing up construction on these 3 of our smallest room module sizes. These are finished as accessory dwelling units. So here you see a nice big opening. It's going to end up as a glass sliding door. We will be sending them to the backyard of some homes probably in Los Angeles where they have a serious housing affordability issues. If you see this white seam right here, that's actually where this whole unit, 20 feet, folds down into 8.5 feet wide. So these actually ship completely finished like this. They fold up 8.5 wide with 5 feet of empty space inside where we house this kitchen bathroom stuff here. Basically what happens is the roof folds back in 3 pieces. These walls fold in, and then this whole floor section folds up. You can actually see a hinge point here, and so this whole wall would fold in here. So here you can see there's a hinge, and then this wall folds in. But the beauty of it is right here, from this side over, you have a kitchen bathroom. Now that's all done in the factory, because even though we are folding up the building, we're not folding up everything. We still have about 6 feet by the length of the unit that doesn't fold, and that's where we're able to finish stuff in the factory. So very important, because then we're able to fully finish everything before it arrives on site. There we go. Get to work. Just just don't crash it into the other house. So all the empty space folded up, all the finished space unfolded, uncompressed, so that we can finish that in the factory.
All that flex will be gone.
Just when you panel it, it'll all be gone. Little and low VPS.
We'll send this to Judy.
So 40 foot long, 20 foot wide, one room or multiple rooms or half a room. I'm here with Kyle and Paolo in our first generation Boxabl prototype. What do you guys think?
It's pretty awesome. We have a long way to go.
What we've done is we've created a whole new building system that is designed for mass production automation. So that includes all new materials in building the wall. Basically, it's steel, EPS foam, and concrete. There's actually almost no lumber in the entire unit.
This is the front wall going up for the first time, I think. Maybe the second time. Faceless wall, doesn't have any windows or doors cut out yet. So today we got the folding walls on. Look at that, it's got the folding wall on. And over here, Carl's gonna come over with his little finger and move the wall. That's how easily they move. We're just experimenting with different latches to secure our panels together. It's galvanized steel, very, very strong. And you can see the two interlocks here that show how that will over center on that and snap past rather. And it's the first time we're doing it. And let's see how these two panels snap together. Oh, that's amazing. The panels are snapped together. How perfect is that seam? That would be the exterior of the house. It would be painted as an exterior. And these are the panels coming together. And from the inside, here comes the inside wall. And standing in a Boxabl space for the first time. That's where the kitchen's going to go. That's the bathroom. All four sides. And we're going to cut the windows out now. That long wall.
And everything we've done is to reinvent the room module and the housing system so that it can be compatible with that level of factory automation and robotics. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Oh. So the most important piece of equipment we have for the factory is our vacuum lamination system. It's about 100 feet long, and it's going to be placed right here. Two of them actually, one in between these three pillars and one in between those three pillars over there. So that's the most important and unique piece of equipment we have. Because we're not using the lumber framing to build the houses, we have a totally different system.
This is a sectional manifold system.
Okay, so two rows. Each one of those guys has a section of the
Nice.
Right.
So vacuum lamination is essentially, it's a large conveyor table where the subcomponents are laid up into the wall panel. Over that conveyor table, glue heads apply adhesive, and then it gets fed into a vacuum lamination system that's actually stacked 4 stories high so that it can have a continuous feeding. After that, the panels will be pulled out and they'll go through the various finishing stations. So painting, window install, electrical, just to totally finish the wall panels. Then eventually they'll be assembled into the complete buildings, and then the kitchen bathroom will be added to those buildings. And actually this unit will be stacked with that unit to create a 2-story. We like to think of these as a universal building box. All right, now we're gonna take this one here, put it on top of that one at night. We plan to manufacture these in 3 sizes. So our planned 3 size room modules will be 20 feet by 20 feet, 20 feet by 30 feet, and 20 feet by 40 feet. And then they will all connect together, stack, arrange, combine to build anything.
I know, but you're gonna get run over in seconds.
Wow.
Here we go.
I love it.
You know Secretary Carson, you were on it.
Yes, I remember you.
Very nice to see you.
So it comes and it's folded and you just unfold
Yes.
and then stabilize.
Tilt out tech, and we're selling these for $49,000 delivered anywhere within our national.
Would that include the refrigerator and the stove?
Yeah, absolutely. It includes everything. It does not include Caroline. But it does include full-size fridge. The lamp is included. The doors, everything is included. Washer, dryer, absolutely everything. And the customer just needs to bring their pad and their hookups, hook it up, and they're living in their casita.
Now, you have the possibility of putting different types of facade on the outside.
Yeah, when these unpack, they're completely finished. So that means to dial in the architectural style, and so they can put on, wood veneer finishes.
Great.
So the plan for us is mass production, standardization, repeatability. If you have an efficient factory, you really just want the same thing rolling off the assembly line every time. However, you can customize these on site. Anything from adding exterior cladding or even, cutting big holes in the wall. So the current Boxabl version that you're looking at here does actually need heavy equipment to unpack and set up. So that can be a crane or a telehandler. However, we've spent a lot of time trying to eliminate this heavy equipment because, of course, it adds cost. And the goal here is housing affordability. But we also have a planned wheel system, kind of like a caster system, so that you could actually take it off the truck, drag it into place, unfold it, do the whole setup without any heavy equipment. So what we're really providing here is a architecturally neutral, universal building box where 90% of the hard work is done for the builder, developer, before they arrive.